Hello guys, and welcome to another video of Hash Rate Pool. Today we're gonna be talking about the Beam Foundation. So please like, share, and subscribe my channel if you want to stick around and be always updated about everything you want. So today I'm gonna be talking with just something that came out a couple of days ago, and let's go and see it. So we have massive Beam news. Beam's biggest announcement event if ever is finally here. So they are planning for four projects shaping the future actually, and I strongly believe that. First, global expansion. Beam chosen by Abu Dhabi. Beam AI, Beam's new AI division. Beam Layer 1, the evolution of Beam network, and the one that we will actually cover the most in that video is the Beam nodes. So let's go and watch a bit of this video.
Welcome. We've got a lot to announce today. Here we stand together on the brink of something monumental. A new vision for Beam, a new vision for gaming. The future is no longer a distant dream. It's here, it's coming, and you will be the first to experience it. So let's step forward. That's it. And let's enter new horizons. Today, we unveil 4 revolutionary projects.
You can go and check this video out. It's really amazing. The whole sound, the voice it's really amazing and encouraging, if that's the right word. But yeah, that's the whole thing. And about the layer 1, which is a big news. I mean, Beam is becoming a layer 1, and we have another video that explains that. If you want, you can see it here how the transition will be, and it's really interesting to see that with the introduction of the Beam nodes. And now I will talk about that in a bit. I will leave that link in the description if you're interested. It's the introduction for the Beam nodes. So Avalanche network Etna will transform the Beam network into a layer 1. So Etna will take place in January to Q1 2025, and it will enable us to flexibly choose its own consensus mechanism. And that's it. I'm gonna briefly go over it. If you want to go and learn more about it, please consider visiting that link out, and I will leave it in the description, of course. So what are the Beam nodes? So I don't know if you're aware of nodes. Nodes is something that validates the network. You have to buy it in a way, like it's like an NFT that you have to have in order to be a validator and validate the whole blockchain of Beam. And I will read some key information here. So in order to be eligible for to run a Beam node, you have to stake at least one node and stake at least 20,000 Beam in it. Delegate basically 20,000 Beam, and I will explain all the costs associated with that later on, because I have created somehow an estimation of how much you will need and how much you will most probably make after some time, but we will cover it in a bit, so please stay tuned until the end. So the node token, it's an ERC 721 token required to run the Beam nodes, and we have the scarcity aspect of it. So that's really important. So be focused here. So the first week you will be able to like buy this node via using Beam network, Ethereum mainnet, Avalanche, Arbitrum One, and Base. And just to go with side to side with week one, at week one you are able to buy that node for 1,250, which is really low if you consider that after 1 week the price will increase to 3,750. And you're also limiting the availability on network. I mean, you can only change and buy nodes via Beam network and Ethereum network, and you don't want to do it in the Ethereum mainnet network because we all know that the fees are higher than the Arbitrum One and Base and Avalanche, of course. That's for the minting thing. Let's go and see some other things. Another thing into consideration is the node token fee on sale. So if is it possible to sell your node afterwards, but in it will be a 7.5% fee on the sale. But imagine that there is 300% increase in the first week to the second week. So I don't know, maybe that's a good opportunity here to like make some money. It's around 300% increase in that, and the late people that gonna come, they might be considering to buy one, and maybe you will be able to sell it for 300% profit just by buying now and selling it in 1 week later. I don't know, just a thought here. Another thing is that the token supply is unlimited, which I'm not quite sure why it should be some limit here. I mean, it's unlimited, but I'm not quite sure. We will find out more about it when the actual time comes. And so let's go to the rewards. So we have the primary rewards, Beam network transactions, gas fees distributed in Beam. These primary rewards may be earned by Beam stakers. And we have the secondary rewards that consist of protocol fees, marketplace fees, Beam swap fees, and Beam bridge fees. And the second one, grants by Beam Foundation from its treasury, which will include tokens such as ATH, Zen, Saga, Ton, and more. Contribution from Beam Ventures and contribution for tactical compute. If you see, the treasury stands at 228 million, to a half million almost, which is really big. Imagine taking 10% out of it. That's really good money if they're gonna flow back to the node operators and validators. And let's move back. Where is it? Here. And how it will work is that 80% of the secondary rewards, these ones, will flow to node token stakers, and 20% of the rewards will flow to the Beam stakers. So you will be able to delegate, let's say, some Beam. If you don't want to buy a node, let's say, delegate some Beam, and you will get 20% of the rewards of the actual amount you have put it into the node. Like if you put, the more Beam you put to, you delegate, the more rewards you will get out of the 20% you're eligible of. But as a node operator, you're always gonna get 80% of the secondary rewards. That's a really big advantage though. And maybe we could like read a bit out of it. Delegate your Beam and no tokens individually or both, or Beam network validation. No minimum amount required to delegate. That's really good. Delegate Beam or no tokens. No tokens are subject to a 21-day waiting period. What that means is that if you decide to undelegate or unstack, let's say, you are not gonna be able to take the tokens or the node immediately. You will have to wait 21 days to do that. Redelegation, switching validators is possible without triggering the 21-day period. But I mean, if you want to get the money, the Beam back, you will have to wait. But if you redelegate to another validator, let's say the Beam, you will not have to wait. That's what it says here. And timeline for completion of the Horizon upgrade target before the end of January 2025, but not later than Q1 2025. So we have a 3-month period here. So keep that in mind. The reason is to decentralize the network. Again, you can come and see exactly how it's breaking out. The primary reward, the secondary rewards, everything is here. Total secondary rewards based on a variety of factors. As you can see, the number of node tokens staked. I mean, more nodes, less rewards, which makes sense. The number of beam token stacks and tokens that are stacked, and all these things. Okay. uh, I want to let you know that I will leave a link in the description where you can click, and if you consider buying a node, you will get a 5% discount on the node, which is actually $70. It's not bad, right? I mean, you could use it, but additionally to that, because it's a little bit technical to set up the validator, I will create a video showing you exactly how to set the validate node and how to run it. And these are especially for those that will use my link and buy a node. So please have that in mind. No one will do that. No one will. I don't believe someone will do this, but I will show you step by step how to create the node and how to make it running and get the rewards. That's a really good thing. I mean, keep that in mind. And moving here, as we can see, you can also check everything on the docs of the Beam website. Everything is here. It's 100% real. I mean, it's not fake. It's not like a scam or something like that. You can see the introduction, meeting and all requirements of what you need to have in order to be eligible for a node. As you can see, RAM 60 gigabytes, storage 1 terabyte, and a lot of technical stuff that we will explain later on. But please make sure that you check them, even though it's not that necessary, because we're gonna use a virtual machine to do it. But don't worry about it. Validator, sorry, delegation, validate vs delegate. You can see the responsibilities of validators and delegators exactly, and their rewards, how they breaking down. Okay, so here is here is the link where I will provide you in the description, where you can like mint the node, currently standing 1250, which will increase in 4 days. As we can see, we have 17,761 nodes already minted, with a total contribution of 22 million already. And in my opinion, it's a good opportunity to be part of this, because Beam is pushing to be the best like blockchain for gaming, and gaming is really big. Believe me, like, the gaming it's a really big industry, that if Beam is gonna be the one that is gonna take all the transactions, all the volumes and stuff like that, being a node operator will like make a really decent money out of it. I mean, you could make just estimating maybe $200, $300, $400 per month just by running the validator node or delegating the validator node. Maybe a little bit less, extracting the fees that the guy that will operate the validator node will get. But I mean, that's a really good opportunity. And not only that, the actual money here we are paying, they're gonna be burning Beam. So we're gonna have lower supply, higher demand, which will drive higher price. So eventually what we expect to happen into the Beam is to increase in price. I mean, if we go and go Beam token coin market cap, not this one. as you can see now, it stands at around almost 0.3 cents. But imagine removing all the circulation out of removing supply out of the circulation. I mean, everyone that is buying note now, they are burning beam, so that will increase the whole thing. It will make the price go higher, even though we have some slight decrease today because of the yesterday for FOMC meeting. I think that's nothing to do with what they're building here, and that's it. So going back again, consider using my link. I will leave it in the description. Make sure that you use that link, and I will make sure again that I will provide another video showing you exactly how to set the validator node. And let's go and see an estimation of how things will be. Let's say if you decide to buy one. So let's go. So let's start with the monthly cost. Okay, the maintenance fee is around 1.33 AVAX per month, which are required in order for you to run the validator. This does not go if you decide to delegate your node. Okay, this for the people that they will decide to run their own validator. So total month cost, it's around 57.90 per month just to run the node. Potential earning estimate. So based on assumptions, but let's think of it. Let's say that we have daily transaction volume of 92 million. Token transactions fees rates stands at 0.1%. Total daily fees, we can see that we get 92,000 USD. Number of nodes, which they will increase in time, but we just included them just to have them there. Equal stacking distribution. So rewards per node, daily earnings stands at around 5.34 USD. Monthly earnings around 160, and by removing the 57.19 for the AVAX, we are at around 100 USD per month just for having the node running. Based on that, the break-even analysis will be like that. You will need almost 2 years, a little bit less than 2 years to break even. But okay, if you wait for another week, that's drastically increasing the time you will need to break even, given that we have these numbers here and the beam token not increase and stuff like that. And here we can see the impact of beam price increase. Let's say we have, if beam price rises to 10 cents, rewards in beam will remain the same, but the dollar value will triple because it's 3 cents now. So if we multiply it by 3, by 2, or by 3, sorry, we have 9. It's almost triple, 10 cents. So daily earning increases approximately to 15.20 per day. Monthly earning becomes 456. So break-even time for 1 week cost, it's only 5 months. I mean, and this is really logical, because if we burn tokens out of the circulation, 10 cents of beam is nothing. It's the more probable scenario for beam is to be 10 cents. It's the lowest point, not even the medium one. I mean the lowest one. I believe beam will go 50 cents, not max, I mean around 50 cents or more. So the conclusion is that the monthly cost of AVAX is 57.9. Net profit current price, with that estimation we gave, with the same beam price, is around 100 per month, which stands around 1,261 per year. Break even for the current amount of beam, 18 and 19 months and 43 months after the 1 week. I mean, if you buy the note for 3,000, sorry. And again, beam price appreciation could dramatically reduce break-even time and increase profitability. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching. Again, please consider using my link in the description to buy the note, and I will help you and guide you to create your own note. And thanks for watching.